Talent tree needs help. You can do almost everything in the game by level 30 if you pick the right talents. What I mean by that is you can take down big arc, you can run, and you can get to the looting spots you need to and basically survive almost anything as long as you're smart and you have the right loadout. At this time, I'm not really sure how good 5 extra talent points is going to be at the end game, but I know leveling up it really helped a lot. It allowed me to zoom through the talent tree a lot faster. I can't imagine what it's going to be like to have 10 to 15 talent points later and just basically, have the core movement talent. At level 50, I'm now always taking out a Hullcracker every game. I do that out of choice. I know some people like to run light with like a Renegade only, but I enjoy running a Hullcracker mostly because of the ridiculous XP you get for killing arc. You can just take out flying arc like it's nothing, and you get tons of XP for that if you just, take out wasps as you're going around and hornets and flamethrowers. It's really good for XP. It changes how you play the game. The Hullcracker basically changes how fast you can get through stuff, what you can survive, how the game flows. So that's probably the number one big thing that I would recommend. That as you're going through up to level 50, you want to make sure you're stacking Hullcrackers. As soon as you have a good stack of Hullcrackers, you can start taking them out because you can buy one a day even if you don't have the blueprint. It just takes patience at the beginning to build up a stack, and then after that you can pretty much rock a Hullcracker as much as you want. Night raids with the Hullcracker are great. That's a great way for XP. You can take down tons of arc, especially there's tons of flying arc that keeps on respawning. There's big arc. There's all kinds of stuff you can take out in night raids that really gives you a lot of XP. So that helped me level really fast once I started taking out a Hullcracker. Big arc. Big arc is really easy to take down. There's a lot of ways you can do that. You can do that with a dead mine, everybody knows, and then you can also do that with a Hullcracker. I find that I start taking out big arc if it's a looting round that's gone sour. Let's say I try 2 or 3 looting spots and they've all been picked over in a match. If I run across a big arc on the way out, I'll sit there and take it out with my Hullcracker, and I'll just loot the thing. And then basically, big arc gives you everything you need to keep the fuel going on your loadout. So it's like a win-win either way, either looting or taking out a big guy. By the way, if you're getting value out of this video, consider dropping a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps support the content. Now let's dive back in. My build at level 50, I rock the Survivor Augment. I use it for the medium shield, 3 safe pockets with the 5 quick use slots, 1 augmented slot. Great for cages, zip lines, and dead mines. The Bettina 4 is my choice for my main weapon. I like it because it's so versatile with small arc and rollies and things like that. You can equip it fast, you can unequip it fast, it loads fast, it shoots fast. It's a great all-around gun at the high end. I always rock a Hullcracker 4 unless I'm going to Stella Montis, then I rock a Hullcracker 1. I just am much more happier losing a Hullcracker 1 than a Hullcracker 4. Not that it would really hurt me at this point, but it's just the fact that I put so much into that gun, I don't want to lose it, to some cheap PvP player. I always rock 2 stacks of ammo for my main gun, no matter if it's the Renegade or if it's the Bettina or if it's a Tempest. I always take 2 stacks of ammo. I always take 1.5 stacks of Hullcracker ammo to keep in my safe pockets. I do this just to make sure I have enough to, get through the raid really fast. Stella Montis, take out shredders and take out flying arc and things like that, and just be able to successfully maneuver a map really quick and fast. That's what I'm looking for, is really quick and fast experience and getting to loot zones. I always carry defibrillators in my safe pocket because I want to be there when someone needs a res. I find doing that in my lobbies really helps out. I've even gotten blueprints for saving people and awesome guns. It's just something that really people just pay you back for. It's nice to be there and be a friendly player when someone goes down. A Raider Hatch key. If the mode allows it, I take a Raider Hatch key. I don't always use a Raider Hatch, but I take it just in case. There's some times when you got a nice loadout and you're right by the Raider Hatch key, and it makes escaping nice, but especially in hurricanes. That's the most time I use it. I rock 5 shield chargers. I do this because I prefer them over the light shield chargers. I know they take longer to put on, but the moment you do put it on, your shield is instantly charged instead of possibly getting hit while your shield is charging and it doing nothing for you. Green herbal bandages. I really like the herbal bandages. I do not like the Vita shots as much. There's only 3 of them. I know they heal you a lot, but I really prefer the bandages because it always seems to be the right amount with the medium shield that you need to be healed. I always carry 5 adrenaline shots. The adrenaline shots to make sure I get to my looting zone and make sure that I get to where I need to be on the map, and for quests and things like that, you can run all over the place really fast, so adrenaline shots are always needed. Unless it's Stella Montes, then I usually take something else. I always rock 5 light shield chargers or 5 seeker grenades depending on the map and the run type. If it's a looting run, I'm going to take the seeker grenades. If it's a take down a big arc or night raid, I'm going to take the shield chargers, just to make sure that I always have enough to keep my shield topped off so that I can take down arc as needed. I always carry the Photoelectric Cloak for me when I need to be stealthy or I need to get away from a rocketeer, when I got a lot of good loot on me and I'm over encumbered, things like that. Just whenever you need to be stealthy, the Photoelectric Cloak basically is there to help you out. My stash is level 50. I got 6 Bettinas, 5 are level 4. I got 17 Hullcrackers, 15 are level 4. I got 9 Tempests, 8 are level 4. I got 12 Renegades of various levels, 4 Anvils, 9 Wolf Packs, then various resources to allow me to keep using my loadouts. For level 50, this bank looks awesome to me compared to my first time leveling. Questing. Questing, the second time around I really realized how bad questing is. There's no payoff on any quest. It builds up and acts like it's gonna be a payoff, but then it's just kind of drops you flat. You get the same cosmetics as you get the first run, which is terrible. It's a total waste of time. I feel like those cosmetics should be upgraded every expedition at least, at least maybe 3 expeditions or something like that worth of it. If you get a cosmetic in the expedition, I totally expect that you should get another color of it, a variant of it, or something, maybe with shoulder pads added to it or something like that. The fact that you get the same cosmetics are really boring. You do get a couple key cards, but you can get those from various other places and you can have more fun just playing the game than doing the quest. The Hullcracker blueprint is the only thing worth doing the quest for, and it's really worth it, and there's a lot of boring quests. My final thoughts are, it's way easier to level your second time through. You know how the enemies work, you know how the arc works, you know how to take them out, you know when to run to cover, when to take them out in the open field, you know how to stealth around them, things like that. It makes leveling so much more faster. You know the items you need before you need them. If you run across rusted gears or anything needed for a workstation, or run across a mushroom, you save it and put it in your safe pocket because you're going to need those for Scrappy. So it's really easy to get everything leveled up the second time around because you really know what you need, and on top of that, you have the bank space to hold it all. The only issue with the expedition is you do lose all your blueprints, so you really have to research where those blueprints drop and try and farm that blueprint a lot of times, especially for some of the more important ones. I know that Hurricane caches are awesome for blueprints, but that mode's not always up, and I'm always looking for a blueprint that I need. Yeah, I do target blueprints, which helps me out a lot. Let me know your experience on leveling after doing the expedition, your status of your bank, the loadout you use, all that I'd like to know to see the various replies in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and helps me have more time to make content. With that, Triwind out.